Hello everyone, Felix here, Holy Mother of Late, says Dantioch. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, this was... Oh, here we go. Probably the worst it's been. There we go. Like to freshen up, yeah. Was eating my lunch. Here, brutality in all its forms are an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreased at an alarming rate. Yeah, I can't wait for the next one, but we'll keep going ahead with our achievement hunting for this version, and hopefully get a and get a new ending. The 7 room. All right, your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Have a nice day. Anyways, um, I guess some funny things that happened as of recent. Yeah, I am finally going back to starting to clip again. Um, some more underwear. We read that already. Oh yeah, Danger U's admin has been arrested again by Lana Smithy. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin known as Furfur for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime units Lisette Blank told the Augmented Eye during a call. We are now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, not this shit again. Anyways, like some stuff that's been happening as of recent is, yeah, I am looking back at like starting to start clipping again. I am uploading, but honestly, a lot of the stuff I want to upload are from a very extensive backlog that goes back by almost a year. I think it was Jawun's stream, one of Jawun Sugarbloom stream, and a lot from Neopolino, and some other some face stuff that I was looking to clip. And so the face stuff I'm gonna clip anyway. But when it comes to you guys, like I am wondering if you would be Felix, we essaying you. No, you're not. No, you're not. This asshole is closed to everyone. Anyways, but yeah, I am looking to start uploading from that again. And you know, let's just go into it. Monday, December 19th. Good evening, Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Oh wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'll be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill, he'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, are you gonna make me wash the bathrooms again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are, what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass. But remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose, at least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried. Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right though, you shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey boss, why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it myself to take it. Why? Probably because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. I don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours, it's just... Reserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know. All we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So, cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we don't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyways, let's start the day. Something more upbeat, something more motivational. Um... A neon glow lights the way. Nah, welcome to Valhalla, every day is night. Let's increase the volume. Let's go with that, yeah. Drive me wild, good for health, bad for... You've got me. Umimoto, what's this again? I've never... I don't think I've rarely actually played this. Let's go. I love that fucking character, man. Where do I go from here? Everything will be all systems go. Hey, Renee, Safe Haven, Neo Avatar. What's A Renee? Safe Haven. The Star Pierces the Dark. Your Love is a Drug. Of course, best song in the game. Answer lies with it. Well, Your Love, like I've mentioned it a lot before. Your Love is a Drug is what introduced me to Valhalla. Besides the Girls Frontline collab, this song and a friend of mine showing me that song is what introduced me to this game. With renewed hope. Why not? Dawn Approaches, Digital Drive. Nah, Metropolis. Neon District. I don't like this song, but you know what? Why not? Permatrine Dream. Skyline. Meet the Staff. Dusk. Meet the Staff. It's actually a good song, but it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit what I'm looking for. No. I don't like that. I don't like this song either, but you know. Base of the Titans. No. I know that's been asked before, but you know. Out of Orbit. You know what? Fuck it. The Heart of the City and Out of Orbit. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Let us see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a second. Boss, some Brian guys looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. Chill up. No, you heard her. It's alright. I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're VTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry. I know what I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Hand me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. A sugar rush, please. Coming right up. He wants a sugar rush. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. There we go. Big sugar rush. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of sugar rushes. Why? They're like the fried eggs of mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still miss them. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. I have messed up fried eggs before. I have unfortunately done that before. I I like big like I don't want to smother the yolk. I don't when I'm making eggs, I make a big deal out of trying to preserve the yolk and keep the yolk intact. Make sure that because that's where most of the flavor of the egg comes from. It comes from the yolk. Keep the yolk intact as far as you can. Otherwise, it's just gonna be another like tasteless source of protein, which is fine. But you know, it's better to have the yolk intact. And the yolks. The thing is with the yolks, whenever I crack an egg, like a lot of the time I end up fucking up and like ruining the yolk anyway. I like end up separating the yolk's membrane into the whites, which is it's not fun whenever I have to do that, especially when I'm cooking for other people. But it's always like some level of like really good satisfaction when I'm able to pull it off, keep it like make sure the egg is well cooked while the yolk is like it's still intact, it's still liquid. I could take it more solid, a little bit more like as long as it stays intact. I want the yolk to be separate, and that's what I like about eggs. The only really cooking medium I use is butter, but I gotta try with olive oil at some point. Sugar rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender is not bright. Huh, you never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dana has talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have the right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked. You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks. Turns out the White Knights aren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. I'll lower the volume. Although it takes a bit of time to set up, it has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla, any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry. Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I almost never receive complaints. The closest thing to a recent complaint was the whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Not that I remember. The recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Get me one of those, please. Sure. Let's give Brian a suplex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To really make sure you can taste it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I remember, this is bitter and sour. Yeah. Small twist on the pile driver, putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. On the rocks and mix. I screwed that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suplex. That looks. I would like if I didn't know what it tastes like. I would probably drink this. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Hold on, where's my, so you're Robert. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Gil called you Gil, though. It's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh, I see. Sorry, Brian, I was sorting some stuff at the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, yeah. If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. A top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brad about. Jill, was it? Hey, it's Stella. Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. It's the cat boomer. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella, and get me a big beer, please. Huh, sure, on it. Stella asked for a beer. I feel like we met her earlier in the time. I feel like we met her earlier in the timeline in the other game, in the previous playthrough. We met her earlier. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2. All mixed. Oh shit. I fucked that one up. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. And mixed. There we go. Are you sure you're fine? Say, right? Hold on, let's lower the volume. Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had. Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke now that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, it'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. Private detective, I take it. Yeah, maybe you'll want his services. What's his name? I believe it was Art Vandelay. Yeah, of course, it's George from Seinfeld. Oh, that art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Say. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. I see. Is he any good? Doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Say, wherever they might be, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry, no, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know you have to have much common sense at least. That was really pretty. I like this look. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet. That'll help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Let's give her one of Say's favorites. I think, was it a blue fairy? Was it a blue fairy? I think this is Dorothy's. That's Dorothy's. Sugar Rush. I think this was also Say's. This is a kind of thing that's like, One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aged and mixed. Simple as she goes. Here. Thanks. Seems you really like Say. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So Say's more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like that my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Say, I can be myself. I can do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kind of jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. So, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break, and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Sella while I take my break. Sure, leave it to me. Anyway, something I noticed when I was getting my lunch, usually I take a left turn. I have to take a left U-turn to get to the place I need to go, like to the place that I get my lunch at, and I saw this very obvious. I think it was a Kia. Was it a Kia? Might have been a Hyundai or a Kia. It's small. It's a compact. It was a compact. Turning left. Turning left. It's a Of course, it's a red. It's a red on turns. You can't turn on red. She did it anyway, and she did it right after a cop really just saw her. It was clearly a woman doing it. It's just what the hell, man. I had the road was fucky today. It was not fun being on the road today, to say the least. I guess that's evidenced by that's evidenced by how late I was, but it's just you're just seeing shit just happen. I got backed up behind an Amazon van and they wouldn't let me merge to the right because there was so many cars going that way. There was a Gen 4 Mustang that cut across 2 lanes of traffic directly perpendicular to the farthest left. I would not have the balls to do that. I've only done that a couple times under extreme circumstances. And again, there's that woman in the Korean car turning on red right after a cop rolls by. Anyway, yeah. God damn, is it chilly outside. Let's keep going with this. I'm back. Huh? What would a kid like you know about that, eh? I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone? Let's see. Detective guy comes in, cat boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentions Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one. She just carried on like it was just a normal conversation. I see. Hey, it's George. While it won't deny Zaibatsu Core is anything but innocent, I mean, when you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here. Yeah, if by enhance, you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. Then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it is, let alone a rich kid. True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of Zaibatsu Core has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing the benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilin prison. AI went rogue, transfer it to a delivery drone, or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although that program has proven to have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. Well, honestly, I wouldn't trust that. In a real world context, even like excuse me, I'm like fidgeting. If sapient AI was real, I would not be trusting that. I would not. In a Gen 4 Mustang, Too Fast, Too Furious. Yeah, it was a Gen 4 Mustang with a fucked up like rear bumper. It was missing its entire rear bumper. It was white, like this like spotty off-white that's probably like from years of being not like cleaned properly. And like it rolled across, it cut across 2 lanes of traffic, made a very sharp turn to the right, and then just kept going like nothing happened. This was when there were like that lane, both lanes were full. Both lanes were like full to the brim, and I just see him cut across. I don't know how he did it, but he just did it. I guess like I want a Mustang. I'm a Mustang guy. I'm a Ford fanboy. I don't think I would have the balls to do that. That's like it. You're either really stupid or really ballsy. Meanwhile, I got cold feet trying to merge into a lane that had like 100 cars passing through. That I was like beeping trying to get my way through, and I had to wait until there was a line in it, a gap in it, before I could shoot through. Not even if AI looked like your Raifu. Well, if my Raifu was the way she was, well... See, the thing is with M16A1, she left because of a choice. She left because she knew what she had to do. She was never fully corrupted by Sangvis Ferry during the events of I can't remember when it happened, but that's when M16A1 was lost, and like she had her big boss she had her the boss to Naked Snake moment with M4A1 in Girls Frontline. I know she does come back. He straight up does come back, like far later on in the series when everything has gone to hell. And Griffin and Kroiger has never been darker. Like I think it was during the Germany sequences, because she got lost in Ukraine. During the Germany sequences in Girls Frontline, M16 comes back. I think, like, to my recollection, she does canonically come back. She fights off her Sangvis Ferry corruption and comes back, and returns to I think it was after the commander was able to forcefully recruit several Sangvis Ferry dolls to fight for Griffin and Kroiger during the shortage of T-dolls. I think she visits you at the Griffin and Kroiger air base, and then she just rejoins like nothing. She just wants to come back. Otherwise, she wouldn't have gotten her like special outfits, because I think she would have been gone. She just would have been gone. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here, and the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet on your face. It also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. She literally disarms William in the most recent event. Good! Good. I hate Will. William's William is the devil of Girls Front Line. He literally in Girls Front Line 1. I don't know if he's like showing up in 2. I think he is. I know by Codename Bakery Girl. I know by Codename Bakery Girl. William is still like the central villain. Is still the central villain of that because he's lived for so long. He's like basically zero if he didn't have a conscience. And just even though I consider Rosarte to be the true villain of Girls Front Line, William is the active player of Rosarte of all of that. The work on the Naitos and the I think what is it? It's that thing. It's that disease that makes like flesh constructs like Thing. That's used by the UNRC to attack Antarctica. I'm trying to remember though. It's is it Thrush? Is it Thrush? I know it's named after a bird. No, it's Shrike. It's Shrike. He's instrumental in developing Shrikes because of his Naito research. And he does that. Yeah, the Naitos are back in GFL too. Yeah, I know Paradeus. I think Paradeus is still going to be the enemy faction for Girls Front Line 2. Because like even though Sangvis Fair is the first like faction that you fight, I know they're basically the beginning. They're only the beginning. And but it is interesting in Girls Front Line. Just like I like part of the stuff I love about the story is that even the starting factions, none of the factions are a joke. Every single one of them is a serious threat to you. Whether it be like a rogue AI I think was it Elisa, the leader of Sangvis Fair, the not Skynet. Whether it be William or Yegor and the Russian and the Soviet army, all of them are a serious threat to Griffin and Kroiger. You are the hyper underdog in every single circumstance, and it's that aspect of it is always interesting. Even when you're fighting against the starter factions, you are bleeding every second of the way. You are losing valuable dolls every step of the way. That's why it's called Love and Hope, because you don't get either of them. More and more illnesses, previously thought incurable, are being addressed every day. Real shit, gangsta, yeah. It's amazing for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All the companies coming down here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey, you don't just sit there. Give me a Zen Star. I'm sure. Let's make a Zen Star for the sore baby. Stupid bread tuber George. Zen Star, 4 of each ingredient. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. Actually, semi off topic, not about Girls Front Line, but just stuff going on. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday. I am not sure what I'm gonna do on Wednesday. I do want to lean into more express my love for horror, my interest in horror media. Maybe I might try some Gmod stuff. Maybe I might try some non-game stuff, reading some stuff. But just that idea. I don't handle despite my I've only gotten into horror as of a few years ago. Maybe in I think 2021 is when I really started appreciating horror media as it was. But I don't handle consuming it directly well. I don't handle jump scares. I am very jumpy. I am terrible with jump scares, which means me trying Gmod maps are not the I tried a Gmod map I was gonna stream, but after I found out there was in fact a monster, I felt like I wasn't gonna I might not take out well if I replay that. Bro, real. I love war media. I love horror. It's horror media. Horror media. I don't I don't handle it well. I don't handle jump scares well. I don't handle scary shit well. I might lean into, ooh, let's shoot some zombies again, but that's what I did last year. I might try Zomboid though. I might unironically try Zomboid. Here's his Zen Star. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order though. My brother in Christ, you made the sandwich. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end, there's still a luxury belonging only to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. I feel like I'm having like stuttering issues again. Maybe I just had that speech impediment for a while. That doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit's due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. See, that's like that's the good way of debating, like even like some like a lefty. Like, I don't want to get too political, but I guess everyone is semi-aware that I lean more libertarian, I lean more right, and I despise any level of socialism. I'm not fond of bread tubers, not fond of that, no sir. But I think admitting that yes, corpos have done a lot of bad. It's not like it doesn't mean just because it doesn't mean we shouldn't regulate what needs to be regulated. I feel like it's a signal that, I don't know where I'm going with that, but yes, of course, corporates need regulation. They need consumer protection, obviously most of all, but nothing that would limit economic growth at the expense of at some expense, because capitalism has lifted more out of poverty than socialism could ever hope to achieve. Shut up, resumer. Anyways, discussions are a way for two parties to understand each other. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm gonna take the chance to ask you about that job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses are accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but witnesses identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is that the girl did enter the bank. It's just like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Please keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. Hope is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Say might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think we'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make them before I laugh too hard. I'd give Jill a bad touch. Well, with her consent, of course. It's always valuable. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the rocks. And mixed. Bad touch. Bad touch. Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like this model of drink has been displayed before for other drinks. Here you go. I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though. Imagine a guy shows up and tells you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him? Are you okay, Jill? I'm fine. Now that I think about it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Bundelay? Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her. Girl? Someone paid me to look for the Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the, what? Trying to avoid mentioning that that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for. Ah, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people. Why is that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well, I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterwards, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, but she's also really good with Krav Maga and... Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me. Are you sure? Yeah, order away. Okay then, I'll have a Piano Man. And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine, get his order. One Piano Man for the detective. Piano Man, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, nope, I cannot make that drink big. On the rocks and mix. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I'm reluctant to talk about stuff that's going on for me on my end. I don't know. I haven't felt good in a while. That's why I play this game. That's why I talk to you guys. I haven't felt good in a while. Even while I had a good time as of recently, last time I showed up and streamed for you guys, but everything's been weighing down recently in a way that I should be able to take care of. I should be onto it. But yet I'm not. There's people counting on me. There's myself counting on me. And I haven't fulfilled that. And that gets to me, man. That really gets to me. It's not a fun thought. It's not an enjoyable thought, the way I handle. And if anything, I'm hoping that this game, and if anything that this game can provide, and talking to you guys can provide, it's just a little kick in the ass to get going and feel better about yourself by doing something. It's like, I had that motivation earlier today, and I want to keep it alive. I want to keep it burning, because I really want to make sure I knock it out. I like something, if to feel less useless, to feel more useful for myself, and to get somewhere. I want to... It's college registration. I was told the deadline. I might have been past the deadline already, because I waited the whole of September to get to register for winter for online college. I had a friend who had a job lined up for me, and I hadn't contacted him in a while. And I want to shoot for that. I hope you start feeling better, man. Yeah, I gotta shoot for it, man. I gotta, just like I do. I just gotta ram it through and say, fuck it all. I'm gonna do it. And my God, I have to do it. But I've been reluctant to say it because, like, it's hard admitting, like, if you haven't gotten over your own failings, if it's something you absolutely shouldn't get over because it's a motivation for you to do something, talking to other people, like it's the hardest part, but I feel a bit better. I feel a bit better. Thank you guys. So the hey, it's your love is a drug. I love this song. All right. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. All right, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi. Please do. Hoshi, Stella Hoshi. Hoshi Stella, star star. Right then. You've been generous today. He made my night with his discoveries on say situation. I love her when she smiles. She's so, like, I think the big curls, the big drill curls make her look like a lot larger. Like, it's like, you remember she's wearing basically a Miku outfit. This is literally a Miku outfit, but the big curls, the big drill curls make her look a lot more make her look a lot more like muscular, like she's wearing a coat. So like it looks like she's wearing a fur coat, which is like I like it. Like, not only is she like really classy, she's just really I like when she smiles. It's but then you can look down at her arms and they're really thin. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Miss Hoshi. Thanks again. Please come again. You don't mind if I stay a bit longer, right? Why would I? It's not like you're asleep. Thanks. This place is soothing. I'll just go sit over there near the arcades. Alright then, that would be all, Dana. Why didn't ask the situation with Robert? Brian, you have a meeting in an hour with MI6 Halsey. Mix Hall C. MI6 Mix Halsey. I'm trying to know the pun there, but besides mix. Right. Oh, if it isn't Miss Hoshi yourself. Ah, Brian, fancy meeting you here. I didn't expect to see you here of all places. Are you busy? Mind catching up for a bit? Sure, no problem. We'll be all sitting over here. Let me know if you need anything. Will do. This holophone is an old model, so hanging up is a bit laggy. You can call me Cass, by the way. I'm Jill. Say, you guys give a lot of liberties to my boss. I mean, she gets away with too much stuff. She's not hurting anyone, and wouldn't you say it's more interesting that way? Finally hung up. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today. I have arrived yet again at the... Oh god, at the majestic Hall of Heroes. Home until now. Oh, it's, Virgilio. We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilio. It's pronounced Virgilio. No, it's not. No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilio. You said as much the last time you came. Why does he get his own entrance theme? He timed that correctly. Pronunciations are a silly thing for society imposes on letters. They want to be free, they want to be pronounced however they want. You look winded, Virgilio. We are all little toys winded by the cruel hand of fate. Just stumbling until it decides not to wind us anymore. And yet, you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating. That's, I was jogging. Dressed like that. Not gonna lie, not like, I know the collar gap is kind of, like, screwy here, like, there should be a collar gap. Yeah, I'm taking, yeah, I'm gonna comment on that. I like his tie, I like the camouflage tie, it's a really nice touch. Like, the fit would be good if he wasn't wearing it. If he tucked it under his lapel, and like, I know I wear my tie loose, let me show that off. Hold on. I wear my tie kind of loose, but that's because, like, it doesn't scrunch up my neck. Like, it's a fit. I would, like, I do mind the collar gap after learning about what that was, so I I keep the collar under the suit. Keep it bunched up close. But the if the buttons on the upper part of the chest are unbuttoned, like I do, like like in the future when I get a better model, I would in fact have an option to unbutton it a little bit more, free the chest a little bit. But as it is, like buttoned up and tightened up, that would be, I think, a little bit sharper. It's Fedcore. I would call this Fedcore. If there's like military aesthetics combined with business or business casual, like some kind of military jacket or something like that, something along those lines. This is called Fedcore and is one of my favorite aesthetics. Something like I specific like I asked for an M81 Woodland BDU jacket for my birthday. I hadn't gotten it. Because of difficulties ordering one for some reason. I don't know why. I didn't order it myself, but you know. But I want like preparing it with being able to pair it with the suits and being able to pair it with ties and like business shirts or button-down shirts is a good combination. Especially like it goes well with like athletic trousers or like jeans, athletic trousers or like I don't know. Something along those lines. It works well. I can jog however I want. Yes, you can. What can I get you? Something fake. Of course. Something fake. Hold on. Hold on. I think I'm supposed to give him the suplex here. A bad touch, something fake. Bleeding Jane, Bloomlight, Blue Fairy, Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, Crevice Spike, Fluffy Dream, Fringe Weaver, something fake. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I thought it was gonna be a suplex, but I'm not sure. Grizzly Temple. Gut Punch, Mars Blast. Gut Punch, Grizzly Temple, Gut Punch, Mars Blast. Mercury Blast, Moon Blast, Piano Man. I remember I got it right last time, but I'm not sure. Sweet Chromo Happy. Pile Driver. Sparkle Star. Sunshine Cloud. Suplex Zen Star. Hold on. Bubbly drinks, beer, frothy water, all aged and mixed. Okay. Frothy water. Here. And this is totally not beer. Ah yes, just as fake as I want. Say, Virgilia, where do you work? I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum. Really, what do you do? I study everything that comes and keeps it clean. I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit the premises. But lately my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner. Really? Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're gonna break them, the nerve of some people. Eh? He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too? Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that. Exactly. Okay, then time for your next challenge, bartender. Challenge, he says. I want purity. He wants purity. Purity. Innocence versus purity. I'm trying to remember what he asked for last time. Bad touch, purity. Purity. Fringe Weaver. It's pure alcohol. I might have that loaded up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All aged and mixed. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 1, 2, all aged and mixed. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, let's keep it at there. Fringe Weaver, actually. That touch. Let's see if there's anything else that fits the definition of purity before I serve this. Bleeding Vein, Bloom Light, Blue Fairy, Brantini, Cobalt Velvet, Crevice Spike, Fluffy Dream, Fringe Weaver, Frothy Water, Grizzly Temple, Gut Punch, Punch Made of Innards, Mars Blast, Mercury Blast, Moon Blast, Piano Man, Piano Woman, Pile Driver, Sparkle Star, Sugar Rush, Sunshine Cloud, Suplex, Zen Star. There we go. Let's serve. How is this pure? It's a drink. It's free from any human sin and can do no harm consciously. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hey, you, the guy over there. Me? Yes, you. Have we met before? I can't remember. Maybe? Yeah, I think... No. We haven't met. Never. At all. That's an interesting reaction. Ah, Jill, I'll be taking my leave now. Be careful out there. Thanks. Huh? Excuse me, have we met somewhere before? That face, that eye. What about my eye, punk? We haven't met ever at all. Never, ever, ever, ever. Good talking to you, bartender. Did you just scare off a client? Apparently. Well, I'm off. Thanks for everything. Don't mention it. Are we done for the day? There is something going on downstairs. I might have to tone it down. Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, the Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before. I like it when his eyes widen. Because it's normally like, that's how you know, that's how you know he's Asian. Because of how wide his eyes widen. Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were mostly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? A part-timer, you meet him tomorrow. Hey, it's Rad Shiba. Oh. Him? So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Joe? Yeah. Must be nothing. Hey, flawless service bonus. Brian told me to give you this. Total funds 12,861. Let's lower the volume. Your electricity bill will be set on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill's a bit tense. Buying a shoulder massager will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Yeah, a shoulder massager. Oh yeah, you'll come with me to work. What did I do? Anyways, I think we'll go ahead with, ooh, Kiramiki. Dome concert. Hi everyone, are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm gonna perform all your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one a little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. Hold on. Waiting for you outside. Wait for you outside the stadium. Thanks, GC. Ooh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still came to see me, and I got to experience the loudest and craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I'm excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This was by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. That sounds like something Narissa would say. Love, Miki. Dream Person by Miki. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All this stimulate from being born just 3 years ago and being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry. Makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble but that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people and places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I never actually experimented with what most considered normal. But we already know that from my songs. Oh yeah, it's the spoiler alert, her soulmate turns out to be her manager. Which is not a joke. That happens in this game. It's really funny. It's genuinely funny. Oh. And then Nano Camo app. Oh yeah, Nano Camo Chan. Camo 10 is our mascot. Yeah. Musashi Battleship, Tactical Passion, Peach Cake. Incredible. That's my Naked Snake impression. 2060X. That's The EKV 186 gets a historic update by Lana Smithy. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Mikise Heavy Industries is releasing for its EKDV 186 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with Nano Camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to use the Nano Camouflage and the option to customize their look for free with the help of the Nano Camo app. We've been using Nano Camo in the battlefield for a year now, Mikise's chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation. Thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with Nano Camo. The Nano Camo update will be released this month. I don't need to repeat this that badly. Well, shut up, Gil. I guess if you know where to look, I've been posting some gun bunnies recently on I've been posting some gun bunnies, and I would argue, penis or not, everyone needs a gun. No, well, I am like the notorious gun enthusiast here, but don't be a prick, Jill. Actually, what, like, it's funny that she says this when Gil showed up. Well, at least a version of Jill, I mean, showed up in Girls Frontline with a collab event, and she got to interact with literal like girls as guns. So what would she be? In the case of this, actually, because I think I remember technically, like, besides the crossover with Girls Frontline, I remember, I think it was the publisher or the writer of Valhalla, VA-11 Hala, mentioned that, they released a package for the Cyberpunk 2020, Cyberpunk Red 2020 role-playing game, like the TTRPG, not Cyberpunk 2077, but that included, like, compatibility packages with Valhalla that included it as a location. So I think, if anything, a weapon from Cyberpunk would be suiting her the most. You know what? I'm gonna do that now. Actually, no, I don't have Cyberpunk. I don't have it downloaded. AM Township 64 announced. New waifu machine, Sukiban Soft, just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Yeah, the not Sega Saturn. Excuse me, I got to take a drink. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises such as Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the Weeb audience, says Kira 50. Is that 51 or 57? We're going for the Weeb audience, said Kira 51, Sugaben Soft janitor. What's dignity anymore? Sugaben Soft and it plans to launch the AM Townships sometime next year. Didn't you play a game from those guys? Monster Girl Puzzle, yeah. Men prefer Christmas cakes. Study reveals. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above who were regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. But men around Glitch City develop a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd 19 told the Augmented Eye. They have all the necessary experience already, and plus, I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say, bring on the hot office ladies. Hag glove. Hag glove. This is the Hag glove article. They should put Cleo and Rooney right here, and then Dizzy in the center. Actually, no, Cleo, Rooney, and Lumi, just right there on top. For the long. Jill, 27, is confused. Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best. Well, I'd like to see her in one. That's one hell of a rant. Well, I hope Todd finds his hag. And then from here, Danger U, nano camo underwear. Actually, hold on, let's see the what is it? Last call, $350. Replica toy Turing, Alex figurine, sorted cartridges, Maneki Neko, cute clay houses, PC9X, paper lantern, beer on discount for $1,000. Meet the staff. Kira Miki Batter, shoulder massager. And then Believe in Me, $450, $350, A New Frontier, A Girl with the Iron Heart, JC Elton's Through the Storm, to the tune of a certain shootout, shoot 'em up. Did you find it yet? Believe in Me, Friendly Conversation, A New Frontier, Girl with the Iron Heart. Let's go get that one. And then let's read the Danger U. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. Thread 3. Explosion registered. The media is still quiet about it. Can't confirm there's an explosion, but it just looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one. That's right. Yeah, some deep shit happened right there. Do you have any clue who's doing this? I'm hearing this from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No new names have been mentioned, and it looks like it's not just a group, but one person who set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping the hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Can confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Will you read the file? No. Damn. Files available from approximately 60,000 sources, terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems that the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay, it looks like I'll have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed and on, thanks. This thread is closed. Nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They will nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way to use the skin you want. It's gonna get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it'll be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing and I'm alright. All the walls hacked yet? I'm gonna marry Camo then. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't just a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't. It's tad useless unless you're a streaker or have a boyfriend. Let's back it up. And then... Alright, December 20th. Let's hit this. Is it raining outside? Hold on. Yes, it is. Good evening. Hello, Jill. And that cage? I brought my cat. Your cat. Hold on. Hold on. Am I live? Okay, good. I am. Just one watching. Hold on. Open widget. Stream health. Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Current group of picture sizes. Current keyframe. Stream status is poor. Excellent, no issues. Offline or native data. Hold on. Concurrent viewers 2. Hold on. Hold on. This is stream status poor. Dashboard. Let me open up the dashboard. Let's do some maintenance. Dashboard home. Hold on. Oh, that's... Am I restricted from that because of the free... I'm not using the free version? Hold on. Account settings. No, that's something else. Your cat. Hold on. Let me see if that's themes and overlays. Hold on. Ultra. Whatever. You know what? I'll check that out sometime else. Your cat. Did I hear Yasunori Yakato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard. I'll give him the fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Wait, there are no evil Unyuji here. Boss, what the fuck? Did you say you brought Kato to the bar? My cat. Cat. Well, that's even better. Hi, Floor. So cute. Why'd you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know, so I'd rather have him here at least for today. Well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. You want me to take care of him in my office? Please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, Flora, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyways, let's start. Something a bit more casual. Commencing simulation. Hold on. Welcome to Valhalla. Commencing simulation. Drive me wild. Nah. Good for health. Who was I? Troubling music. Gaze that invited. Troubling news. Yeah, there we go. You've got me. Umimoto. No. Hold on. You've got me. All systems go. Where do I remember? Where do I go from here? More to the White Knights. No. A Renee. Safe Haven. Neo Avatar. Those who dwell in the shadows, nighttime maneuvers. Hold on. Um, Star pierces the dark. I love your love is a drug. Answer lies within. Reminiscence. Digital drive. Girl with the Iron Heart. That's what it is. That might be a vibe. Neon District. No. Chromatrine Dream. Yeah, let's go with that. Skyline. Oh, hey, chat. Everyone's back. Audience is back. Dusk. Meet the staff. Why not? Heart of the city. City never sleeps. Beast of the Titans follow the trail. Nah, out of orbit. No. I know we listened to that last time, but now it's not. Underground Club. Showtime. An alternate reality. What is this one? That's too intense. Tense. Glitch City. Snowfall. Which one is this one? Base of the Titans. No, let's not. Again, something more casual. Hopes and Dreams, Neon Glow Lights, Base of Convincing Simulation, Drive Me Wild, Who Was I? You've Got Me, Go Streaming Chan. Why not? Actually, no. Yeah, why not? Will you remember me? Everything will be okay. Where do I go from here? Why not? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yo, what's up? Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog. Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came here as a part-timer. So you're the part-timer. Yeah. Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer is here. Oh, he came early. Why a dog? Why? Because look at him. He has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs are used by the royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here. My name is... It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Let's call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyways, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in, and cleaning, but he has to know how things work. Cleaning, that'd be a change of pace. He'll act like a client and see how you work. Right. What can I get you? I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay? Yeah, just a couple of post-traumatic flashbacks. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. Grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. All blended. Hey, Clanker. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot the powdered delta. Oh, nope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like a dance. 1 blended. Anyways, yippee hey. Hey, Clanker. Oh yeah, there was something that happened recently. So, I was making myself some food in the kitchen. I went to open up my trash can, and there wasn't a trash bag there. And apparently my dad was having trouble sleeping at the time, and he heard me yell. He heard me just go yell what the fuck from downstairs, and just yell out, just like start complaining that he didn't put a trash bag there. He told me that that was on Saturday, I think. He told me yesterday when we were eating breakfast, and I couldn't help but laugh at my own misfortune. I think I said, "What? Are you fucking kidding me?" When I opened up the trash can, because he has this really, really bad habit of not putting, of taking out the trash and not installing another trash bag. It's up to me to install that trash bag. Here. Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit. Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here? I'm here to help the funding of my organization. Are you with the Safe Art Toy Company? What? No, don't let me in with those hurting supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA. CIRA? Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place for dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. CIRA is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help CIRA to be the best it can be. What do you do at CIRA? Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone. Oh, that actually sounds nice. Say, do you have a menu? Something like that, yeah, here. Now, let's see. Any recommendations? Avoid the part with the promo drinks. Oh, the Grizzly Temple is one of those. Fluffy Dream? I like the sound of this one. Coming right up. The dog now wants a fluffy dream. Yeah, that's right. All aged and mixed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Aged and mixed. Fluffy Dream. That looks like... Is that 3? That's an aggressive amount of limes at the bottom of the drink. Of the Fluffy Dream. I remember... I gotta watch the Making Valhalla drinks in real life with you guys sometime. I have that in my recommendation. I have that not in my recommendations in my watch later, and I gotta put that together for y'all. Maybe make some of my own, but I don't really have the resources to do that. Fluffy Dream. Well, this one's nice. So why'd you pick a bar? It seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of it, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day. Weird skills. Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, previous work experience, or thumbs. Why'd you pick a bar? On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk. Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff. Yeah? Is it? Hey. It's a cat! Hey, 4, weren't you in boss's office? Hello, cat, wanna play? Let's play. Didn't dogs hate cats or something? We don't hate them unless they're intruders. Huh. You said his name was 4? Hello, 4, let's play. No playing allowed, you'll make a mess, 4. Go back to boss's office. That's one obedient cat. My pride. You want something else? Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh? alright. Shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess. Hello, Jill. Ah, the voice. Say! She made it. What happened to you? Of course, we do know that she made it, but you know, um, we do know that she made it, but it's like that tension is always like really nice, and seeing her and Stella reunite as well is really nice. Nice seeing it too. Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How'd you manage to slip by the mobs lynching white knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Well, I come straight here. The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. They're nice people. I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else, so here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know? The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First, I hear you were at the bank, then I found out you disappeared. And now you show up with all these bandages. Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely. It's almost like a hangover. Oh man, I know she's hurting a lot, but she looks so cute. When she with a little tear at the corner of her eye. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me though. Thanks. Everyone I know has been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any white knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet without alcohol. Thank God these pants still have my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please, I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, yes, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet and no alcohol, right? Coming right up. Sweet. Sugar Rush Blue Fairy. I think Blue Fairy is the standard for both Say and Dorothy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All aged and mixed. There we go, Blue Fairy. Careful. Yay, this will help me calm down a bit. So what happened to you? Where'd you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing, and I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed really badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall. How? I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me. Someone? I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe my life. Maybe it was Gil. Maybe it was Gil. What? Nothing. You just sound so cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow! 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 How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. Say asked for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one? There's no alcohol in it, but is it really the best idea to give her one? This is that's the key. That's the key to playing this novel. Those are the options. The dialogue options are essentially set. You have to find out what to give them, and I'm not sure. Sobering. One bleeding Jane. All blended, okay. I'll keep it on. I'll make one. One, one, two, three. One, two, three, all blended. While I look for something else. Nothing with alcohol. That's a really small glass for like a Bloody Mary, something like that. Um, we're nothing but mammals after bubbly classic vintage bleeding Jane, Bloomlight blue fairy, aged and mixed. Is it really the best idea to give her one? I might go for a piano woman, sweet drinks, moonblast, optional karma shrine, sparkle star, sugar rush, sparkle star, blue fairy, moonblast, girl with the iron heart. That's playing. All aged and mixed, piano woman. I might get her a sparkle star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, aged and mixed. One, two, two, three, four. Sounds like something you'd hear in like a YouTube video. One, nope. 2. All aged and mixed. Sparkle star. This might be the wrong thing to do. I'm gonna give her the sparkle star. Here. Phew. Thanks. Yeah. So, how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside the bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just, the analgesic still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill. Are you alright? I'm fine. she just moonwalks out. Weren't you leaving? Yeah, I was, but, well, you know how I just said I was fine? Yeah? I'm not. So I want to know if you could lend me your ear for a little bit. Well, I was gonna take my break. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, what I mean is, I could lend you an ear if you don't mind going to the back alley for a bit. Yeah, please. It's a good game. Flavor, yeah, Flavor? I remember one of the best clips I've ever. There's always like it's some of the best content out there, like be it on the internet or on TV. There was this bit from Top Gear when they were like reviewing Christmas presents, I think. One of them was Pussy Energy Drink, which Fillion reviewed herself, but apparently the company's been around for a while because this was in like 2013 or something, Top Gear. Like the original Top Gear with Clarkson, Hammond, and May. So they made a big show of presenting the Pussy Energy Drink to the audience. Then like there was this like Rube Goldberg sequence of events that led to the Christmas tree being on fire. And then James May's best line, pour some pussy on it. Because it was the only fluids that they had and it worked. All right. I don't know. I forgot the context that made me talk about that. Want one? Deep breaths. Oh, yeah. I got Say's I got the Say achievement on the private talk with Say. Sorry, I haven't smoked since high school. But don't mind me though. Smoke ahead. Thanks. So, why me? You're the closest friend I have nearby that isn't avoiding me, and I think I'm about to explode. Why? Because I'm afraid. I'm terrified. I'm scared. My colonel was using me when I made that errand. He saw me as a disposable pawn. The whole thing got closed at the bank. We were stuck there with no food or water for 3 days. I saw a man be beaten to death after he found some snack in his pocket. I, when I was in rescue duties, I usually dealt with collapsing buildings, fire, that kind of stuff. But seeing people do that to other people is just, I, calm down. Nobody will hurt you here. You sure? I'll make sure of it. Just take deep breaths. Yeah, I know this is I should be focusing on the story, but I'm really happy that I got the achievement. I am achievement hunting this round because I'm trying, the first playthrough I managed to miss a lot of content, and this is one of the stuff I missed. Can't even imagine what happened there, and truth to be told, I don't want to imagine it. But it's easy to tell you bottled up everything while you were there. Is it obvious? Kinda. Well, I had to get out of there. Fear would have only gotten in the way. And besides, I made a promise to come back to... Alright, what's the deal with Stella? Nothing, I'm just... afraid? The word loses meaning after using it so much in so little time. She should have been worried sick and I couldn't call her after I came back, and I'm afraid of what she'll say. She will insult you, she looks like that kind of girl. But I'm betting all that I have that she will be quickly happy that you're fine and alive. Yeah, you're right. Think about it this way, a slap or despair for what's left of her life. I wouldn't pretend to disappear, I mean... Besides, from what you tell me, you're pretty much only coming to your senses today, right? Yeah. It's weird how everything can change in such a short notice, you know? On Thursday, I was a girl doing her duties and minding only her own business. Now I'm injured and woke up to find out I can't go back to those duties. Part of me is happy, I know full well white knights usually did more harm than good. On the other hand, I really love my job, and now I'm stuck with nothing to do. Yeah, I know how that is. That life changing on such short notice part, I mean... Really? Hold on, I'm getting a text. I would tell you why I know that, but I think you should go see Stella right now. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of which, hey Gil! What? Do me a favor and escort Say to wherever she needs to go, please. Only if you cover my share of the work. Yeah. Okay then, let's go, miss. Right. Thank you for hearing me out, Jill. Anytime. What if it's a plot twist that, Gil was the guy who saved Say, and then they get together at the end? That would be... I know everyone ships, it's natural to ship, Say and Stella, but I think it's already been established later on. It might be established later on. I think it was established later on that they're just friends. They're just really, really close friends, and they're not romantic. I don't know. There's a chance. Hold on. Too much heavy stuff lately. Let's keep going with that. Hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey Jamie. Jamie. Ah, Gil. Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see. Are you alright? You look distracted. I'm fine, don't worry. If you say so. Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom? The cage has a small litter box included. Ooh, that's convenient. 4? Of course, my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today. So I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone. Ah, I see. What can I get you? Usual gut punch. Coming right up. Gut punch for Jamie. Usual gut punch. 5 Bronson extract. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All aged and mixed. Let's serve that. Hold on, I'm talking to someone via text. I'm like, I'm having to juggle some stuff right now. Here, I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke about giving the client a punch in the stomach or something. Oh, that in theory, yeah. Gil's the one who only pays attention to that, though. Really? He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual that my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns, but it seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act. Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it. Yep. Why not tell them that? Too amusing, to be honest. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you so much? Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times when you just feel uneasy for no good reason. You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say? I like to see what I do as a bounty hunt. Oh, I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually. How so? The only jobs I don't take are, The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are people willing to pay to off someone that has done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such a request, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those. The bounty hunter part comes where? If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing and I get paid for it, you can see it as bounty hunting. Yeah, I guess. It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be the one to kill for petty reasons like those. But let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter if you don't mind. Huh, sure. Bitter. I'll take this opportunity. I gotta text my dad. Hold on, I'm sorry. Alright, okay, that's clear. Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tattoo broad a category. Maybe something manly would be better? By type, manly drinks. Mars Blast, Crevice Spike. There's Crevice Spike. Yeah, I like giving out the Crevice Spike because no one ever really orders it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All blended. Okay. Alright, let's check chat again. Ippy flavor. Crevice Spike. Here! This is close, yeah. Seems I always manage to make you uncomfortable, Jill. I'm sorry. No, don't worry. Although I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and they're now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed classes. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally. Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city? The way you said that was like offering a tale to a bored kid, but yeah, I'd like to hear that one. You see, there was actually a bounty hunter organization in the city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for proof of that person's death. There was a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing was that the black clothes were there to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch, his information network was the best. Some even joked that he would finish the bounty within half an hour or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. Last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. Police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself. Damn. Why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that. A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter using his own targets as proof. His old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate the organization, the seed of doubt would grow to little to no time. What guarantee is there that an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges using their targets as evidence. So, no, Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently. Were you a part of that organization? I've actually had those suspicions I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid. I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right? The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore. Oh. That story left my throat a little dry. Give me a beer, please. Sure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. I can't wait for the sequel to this, where you get to play with real alcohol. Here. One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does. I'm not good with violence. That's good. It's interesting though. When I compare you two, it's so obvious that Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff. That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. He's People's Liberation Army, I think. Who fled the Chinese government. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met. Where is he, by the way? I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talk so much about him. Yeah, maybe. Well, I've got to go. Send my regards to your boss and Gillian. Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. But let's try it anyways. Everyone has just been a gloomy face after gloomy face, and that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that. It's Dorothy, isn't it? Oh, it's Ingram. So you still work here? I knew it! Quite the surprise to see you here again, Mr. Ingram. Got out of my job and needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house nearby. What can I get you then? I'll have a Bleeding Jane. On it. Bleeding Jane. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All blended. Hold on. You'll only know after it's done blending that if you've fucked up. Thankfully, I have not fucked up. Bleeding Jane. Here. Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty. So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram? I don't have a specific job, but there's just, a network of engineers in need of assistance. I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's all I need. Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them the maintenance once a day. What's that about a network? All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need. Huh, sounds nice. It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look? You're just more cheerful than the last time you came. We all have good days and bad days. Today just happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus. I guess. It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here. What did they do? It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corp's HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around that let's kill the king attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu crap. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next rim jobber on the totem. Hell, if I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyway. Kids these days see too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation. Don't let it get to you. I just hate teenagers. It's interesting though, a big corporation in control is somewhat more dangerous than a regular government. I beg to differ. Corpos can be really, really bad, but you know, the government is the government, and the state will always have sin behind it. How it is, but you know, I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person. No shit. All right, give me a Zen star and try not to mess it up. Coming right up. Now he wants a Zen star. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ice. There we go. I didn't even need the recipe book. Here. Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard. Why order it then? Not your problem. So where's the red comet? My boss sheet. Jill, 4's headed your way. Let's play, 4, let's play. Oh, a customer. Sorry for the intrusion. You have a dog here and a cat? The cat's mine. His name's 4. The dog just hangs around here. He looks well groomed and his fur looks healthy. Seems you take good care of him. You seem to know a lot about cats. No, that's just common sense. Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram? I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating and drinking. So, I'll take my leave. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off. 4's as guilty as me. Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now go, play or something. Right. Ah, you're back. What happened with Say? That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy. Glad to hear that. Did I miss something? Only Jamie and some other guy came. I see. You look exhausted. Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door at any moment. So you miss Dorothy. Kinda. But anyway, nothing like a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day. Hey, flawless service bonus. Hey, playing with your cat was really fun. Hey, that means we did it right with Say. Your electricity bill will be sent on the 24th. Jill's beer stash is running out. Buy something to prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Alright. 4, mind the hairballs. You leave bigger ones in the shower. Jill has some nice hair. Hold on. Let's get them some beer. Let's get her some beer. Beer on discount. And then friendly conversation, $350, a new frontier. Through the storm, $300, a new frontier. There we go. All right. I will be ending off here after lingering around here a little bit. Augmented Eye. Monster Girl Chirari becomes the best-selling video game of all time. The waifu revolution from the 2010s is no longer a laughing matter. What started out as a trend has gone out of control since the standardization of VR technology, which allows people to live full-time inside their computers. As a result of the craze, it shouldn't be a huge surprise to note that the popular Monster Girlfriend franchise has become a commercial juggernaut, with millions of copies shipped in Glitch City alone. Worldwide, the game has shipped nearly 90 million copies since its launch in March, making it a record holder that won't quit. Is the waifu age real? Well, there's your answer. Do you want that game? Anime games are stupid. New ones at least. Quincy, I certainly like Fried Chicken by Lana Smithy. During our weekly interview with Prime Minister Quincy, he revealed his unusual taste for a certain rare food, fried chicken. I know it sounds a bit rude to say that I like something what most people don't have access to, but I just can't deny my love for it. When you taste a chicken breast like the ones that Kenta make, you just can't go back. Yeah, Quincy declared to the Augmented Eye. In other news, Quincy also confessed his desire to ban instant food although he later said it was in jest. I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what I wouldn't ban instant food since that's what people in the city like the most, and even though I hate it, no, I wouldn't ban it. Isn't that rare? Pretty sure the ones sold are fried pigeons. I think have we eaten pigeons before in this, like, has humans eaten pigeons before? I know we used to keep them around for a lot. I remember pigeons used to be domestic, but now they're feral. Soccer popularity sinks as pro wrestling rises. But I like soccer, and because of that, you're castrated. Hey, we have our beer. By Lana Smithy. Once known as the king of sports, soccer is no longer a shadow of its former self. After the corruption scandals of the last World Cup, fans have been drifting towards the theatrical magic of the pro wrestling industry. The latest GSF tournament pulled nearly 20 million viewers from Glitch City alone. As of this moment, the fans seem to be vastly favoring pro wrestling. It's easier to follow something we know is predetermined as opposed to something that pretends to be a legit sport, said a fan outside of the GSF arena. People kicking a ball is boring as shit, too. Let's see what Danger You. AM Township 64. Hype! Literally no games. Is anyone else tired of this Monster Girl meme? No. I'm gonna marry a Monster Girl. I just realized the I'm gonna marry, it's a stand-in for I'm gonna fuck. It's a stand-in for those kinds of posts on 4chan. I just want actual gameplay next time. Why would you want gameplay in a Sukeban game? I don't know, all I see is pretty girls with nothing to back it up. Nika and Girls Frontline gameplay be like, well, they're good games, but like, I'm not if gacha games had actual gameplay, I would be very much enjoying it. Any info on the hardware? Probably gonna be yet another underpowered piece of shit. It's not like the competition is any better. Meh, I think I'll just quit gaming. Nothing but trash as of late. Yeah, I remember when games were actually good and devs made them with love and care? Me neither. This thread is closed. There's this game that there's this revived game that I've been playing called Battle Nations. I've been playing it off stream a lot. It's literally from my childhood. And I feel like I'm experiencing like a long-term Paris syndrome. It was fun for a while, but I made a lot of mistakes in the early game stages, and that will bite you in the ass later on because it's this mix of base building and like strategy, like turn-based strategy, and leveling up too quickly, not having the resources you need. It's not fun. I'm glad to have some people who do play that game on Discord, but most of the time it has not been fun because I am outclassed because I leveled up too quickly. None of my units have the capable weapons to kill the enemies at my current level. I'm just not having fun with it. I might take a break for a while. Even though there's a Halloween event going on, I might take a break for a while because it's not going well. But anyways, that's it for today. Thank you everyone who came. Thank you Clanker Upstairs. Thank you Dantiok Fanboy, and thank you Grey Zoomer. If Risuri is still playing Minecraft, I will send you there. Otherwise, I might send you to Kara. I do not know at this moment what I will be playing on Wednesday, but I'll be coming up with something. Anyways, let's see who's live. Uo's Lab, Made Mint, Hallowed Month, Dead Space, Not a Human, a Virus, Raifu Works, Hunty. Ooh, is that Quake? Raifu Works is playing Quake. Is Risuri? Okay, Risuri is in fact live. Okay. Otsu love everyone. Thank you everyone who came. Otsu love, and I will see you on Wednesday.